What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. Okay, so in today's video I'll be showing you guys a cool boom and crash strategy, so make sure to watch this video until the end and also get your pens and your books out because it's very important that you get out those stuff because you'll have to take down notes on what I'm about to say in this video. Okay, so let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is when we use a strategy, we first want to check different type of time frames, right? So the first time frame we're going to check is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so why are we on the 4-hour time frame? Okay, the reason why we're on the 4-hour time frame is because we want to check in which direction the market is going. So as you guys can see on the 4-hour time frame, the direction of the market is going in a downtrend. Okay, so what does this mean? It means that we are only supposed to look for spikes, right? We do not have a scalping opportunity. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to scale down to a low time frame. Let's see on the 1-hour time frame, we can get any trend, okay? Still going in a downtrend. There's nothing that shows us that the market is going in an uptrend, right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scale down again. We're going to go to the 30-minute time frame, right? Okay, so as you can see over here, the market is moving in an uptrend, right? And in the downtrend over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to scale down to the 15-minute time frame, right? Now, when you use a strategy, you only use the 15-minute time frame or the 1-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame, and the 30-minute time frame. You do not use this on the 5-minute time frame and the 1-minute time frame combined, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is because the 15-minute time frame and the 30-minute time frame actually gives you a better advantage, right? Because in the 5-minute time frame, the 1-minute time frame is actually the same, right? So we're on the 15-minute time frame, and as you guys can see, this is the 30th of January, right? So what we're gonna see is that the market decided to go in a uptrend, right, on the 15-minute time frame, right, in January. So check this out. This is where the market decides to go in uptrend. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna scale down to a lower time frame, which is our 1-minute time frame, and go back to the day. Right. So over here we can see that the market is moving in a uptrend, right? So we know for certain the market is moving in an uptrend, right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take out our tools that we need to use on the 1-minute time frame. So this is very, very important. Make sure that you get this right, okay? So the first indicator that we're gonna need for the strategy is our stochastic oscillator, right? Now as you guys can see, my parameters look like this. The carry period should be 1, D period 1, slowing 1, price field low or high, method simple, styles main pixel 2 green, 2 pixel white, levels 95, 90, 10, 5 style. Let's make it 4 pixel purple, right? So this is how it's gonna look like. So as you guys can see, we have our stochastic and there's nothing on a stochastic. So we was on the 15-minute time frame, okay, and we saw that the market is currently trending in a slight uptrend, right? Now remember, we do not take a lot of candles profit. We only take 2 to 5 candles, then we're out of the market, okay? So we are going to need 3 indicators for this strategy to work. But before you use your indicators, you'll have to go on higher time frames than the 1-minute time frame, okay? Like for example, the 15, 30, 1-hour, 4-hour time frames, okay, to see in which direction the market is going. So at the moment we're on the 1-minute time frame, okay, but we're using the 15-minute time frame to check in which direction the market is going, right? So check this out. Let me just go back so we can see that the market is going uptrend on the 1-minute time frame. And the reason why I'm saying is you shouldn't use the 5-minute time frame is because the 5-minute time frame and the 1-minute time frame actually looks similar to each other. So check this out. You guys can see over here we get a lot of spikes on the 5-minute time frame and on the 1-minute time frame, okay? Check this out. Look at that. It's almost the same. So do not use this time frame, okay? Only use 15, 1 hour, 30-minute, and 4-hour, right? The daily time frame is not going to work as well because it's going to take too long for you to take entries because you want to trade every time, okay? So now that we know which time frames we are supposed to use, we are going to check which indicators we need. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys which indicators you need. Okay, since we have our stochastic oscillator on the chart, The next indicator that we're going to use is our Bollinger Bands. Right, now make sure that your parameters are like this. The period should be 1, deviation 2.000, sub 0, apply to close, styles 2 pixel green, levels none. Okay, check this out, done. So this is how it's going to look like. Now most people, what they're going to do is they're just going to use the Bollinger Bands. Right, now I've shown you guys that you can use the Bollinger Bands as well on its own, but I find a better solution. Right, I found it a better solution for this to work even better. Right, so it's very, very important to watch this video until the end. Okay, so when we have a Bollinger Bands on the chart, what we can do is we can actually use the Bollinger Bands on its own, since we know that the market is going in an uptrend, right? But as we know, the Bollinger Bands and all of these other indicators likes to remain right. So check this out. Let's have example, the Bollinger Bands over here was at the 10 level. Let me just go to the side. For example, like this. So as you guys can see, let me just zoom in a bit. So as you guys can see, the Bollinger Bands over here is at the 10 and 5 level, right? But when we move it to this side, we can actually see it repainted. Okay, so you always need to make sure that your chart is zoomed out completely. I repeat, zoom out your chart completely and drag it to the left and right to check if the Bollinger Bands doesn't move. Like in this situation over here, right? The Bollinger Bands does not move, right? But most people is gonna trade, right? Even the Bollinger Bands is moving, even though they're gonna trade because they are hungry to make money in the markets. Remember this: the people who's patient always make money, but the people who's impatient won't make money. Okay, so if you are an impatient person, you're never going to make money in the markets, right? So check this out. Check this out. Look at this. We know for certain that the Bollinger Bands likes to repaint, right? So check this out. We can take an entry over here. This is our first entry. 2 to 5 candles, we out. 2 to 7 candles, we out. For example, the Bollinger Bands wasn't repainting over here, right? Because we saw that if we zoom out the chart, we drag it to the left and right, it doesn't move. Okay, so let me just go to this side. That's the only entry we have. Over here we have another one. Okay, and before the breakout had happened, we also had entries. Okay, so that is how you use the Bollinger Bands. Now you can use the Bollinger Bands on its own, but if you skip off this video right now, you won't know which indicators you can combine with the Bollinger Bands to make the strategy even more powerful. Okay, so make sure to watch this video until the end, right? So as we can see, we could have used the Bollinger Bands on its own. The next indicator that we are going to use is a stochastic again, right? So check this out. The parameters should be like this. I'm just going to repeat it one more time. Okay, period 1, D period 1, slowing 1, price field, low or high, method simple, main 2 pixel green, signal 2 pixel white, level 95, 90, 10, and 5. Okay, click that. Right, so this is how it's going to look like. You're going to have a Bollinger Bands between the stochastic at the top, and over here you're going to have a stochastic, but there's going to be nothing in it. Right, so you're going to add your alligator to this. Okay, to your second stochastic. Right, where's the alligator? Now make sure that your parameters are like this. Choice period 13, choice of 8, teeth period 8, teeth of 5, lips period 5, lips of 3, method smooth, apply to median price, high, low, or 2, choice style 2 pixel white, teeth style 2 pixel red, lip style 2 pixel green. Okay, so this is how it look like. So let me just show you guys again the parameters. Choice period 13, choice of 8, teeth period 8, teeth of 5, lips period 5, lips of 3, method smooth, median price, high, low, or 2. Okay, so now that you're done with that, you're going to click done. So this is how it's going to look like, right? Check this out. How powerful this strategy is already. Look at this. The Bollinger Bands already showed us, okay, that the market is going to go up, right? We could have entered with a scalp. But as I showed you guys, the Bollinger Bands likes to repaint. For example, if you zoom out the chart incompletely, we can see the Bollinger Bands actually repaints. Okay, so over here we can see this is where the Bollinger Bands is at. But when we move it to this side, we can see it actually went up, right? That's why we're going to use more indicators so that we are actually certain, right, that we are sure that the strategy work. Okay, so for example, over here the Bollinger Bands doesn't move. Check out the alligator. Alligator doesn't move. So what does that mean? we already have two confirmations, right? And as soon as we have two confirmations, we know for certain that it's time for us to take an entry, right? So check this out. This is where the Bollinger Bands, which is our first confirmation, is, right? Doesn't move to the 10 and 5 level. We already saw in the 15-minute time frame that the market is moving in uptrend. Okay, check this out. Let me just go back. Right, okay, here it is. No, this is in the one. Where is it now? Let's go to the side. Okay, so here it is. So as you guys can see, the Bollinger Bands is our first confirmation. Then we have the alligator. Let's zoom in. Check this out. We had a crossover over here, right? Which is our second confirmation, right? This over here is our second confirmation. I repeat. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to wait for our Bollinger Bands to test the 10 and 5 level, right? Then we're going to wait for a crossover at the alligator. Okay, so once we see a crossover, what we're going to do is, so for example, over here is our crossover, right? As soon as you see the crossover, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. We out of the market. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, but we're going to use another indicator to make this strategy actually stronger, right? Because it's very important to have a lot of confirmations when you're trading. So we already have 3 confirmations, right? Now let me just repeat this. The first one is on the 15-minute time frame, okay, which we can see the market is slightly trending in an uptrend. Okay, on the 1 hour time frame, it's still trending in a downtrend. Okay, and on the 4 hour time frame, it's still trending in a downtrend. 5-minute time frame, we can't use this because it's similar to the 1-minute time frame. We can actually see that there's a lot of spikes, so do not use this strategy on the 5-minute time frame. I repeat. Okay, now let's just go back to the 1-minute time frame. Check this out. So you guys can see, right? So this is where we could have taken the entry. That's our first entry. Let me just go to the side. We can see the alligator in the Bollinger Bands over here doesn't move, right? So check this out. The Bollinger Bands at the 10 level. The alligator is at the 10 level. We already saw that it doesn't move. Wait for entry patiently. Here's the crossover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. We're out of the market. Easy money, guys. That's easy money. Do you understand how easy it is to use the strategy? And even before the breakout had happened, we could already see that there was an entry again. Check this out. Bollinger Bands at the 10 level. Wait until there's a crossover at alligator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. We're out of the market. But please use it as I've shown you guys, right? I've shown you that the first thing you're going to do is you're going to check the 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, and 15-minute time frame and the 30-minute time frame before taking entries, because you have to check in which direction the market is going. Okay, so the last indicator we're going to use for our strategy is our stochastic again, right? Make sure that your parameters are like this, like the first stochastic, and we're going to add our Ichimoku Kinko. Now make sure that your parameters are like this. Tenkan Sen 1, Kaiden Sen 1, Senko Span Beta, default in colors, Tenkan Sen 2 pixel red, Kaiden Sen 2 pixel blue, up Kumo 1 pixel brown, down Kumo 1 pixel purple, Senko Span 2 pixel green. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. So the first confirmation we're going to have is our Bollinger Bands. Okay, so over here we have our confirmation, right? Now it's going to take longer for you to catch entries, but you don't have to worry. This is our first confirmation, our second confirmation, and our third confirmation. As soon as the Ichimoku turns brown, right, then we take an entry. Look at this. All 3 of these indicators doesn't move, right? And we already saw that the market is moving in an uptrend on the 15-minute time frame, right? So we take an entry. Check this out. Easy money. First confirmation, second confirmation, third confirmation. So now you have to be patient when using the strategy. Okay, let me show you another entry before I show you guys how to use this, and boom, 1000. Okay, first confirmation, right? The reason why I'm using all of these indicators is because I want to make sure that these indicators doesn't repeat. Okay, First confirmation, second confirmation, third confirmation. We take an entry. Boom. We make a lot of money. Okay. So now I'm going to show you guys how to use some Boom 1000 before I'm done with the video. Okay. Okay, guys. So we're going to repeat the steps that we took on Crash 1000. Okay. On Boom 1000 as well. The 4-hour time frame shows us that the market is moving in an uptrend. Okay. Then we scale down to the 1-hour time frame. It shows us that the market is moving in a downtrend. Sorry. The market is moving in a downtrend. Okay. 1-hour time frame shows us the market is moving in a downtrend. There's no entry opportunities. 30-minute time frame shows us that the market is moving in an uptrend. Okay, we can see over here that there's a slight uptrend. Okay, a little uptrend. So when we get to the 50-minute time frame, we can actually see that the market is currently moving in a heavy uptrend. But we wanna have an downtrend because remember, Boom 1000 likes to spike to the upside. So let me just go back to the 1-hour time frame. Right? Look at that. Let's go back to the 30-minute time frame. We do not get entry. Okay, so this is where it is at. This is where, okay, let me see. Yes, this is where we were supposed to take an entry. Right, because we can see this is where the market is breaking out. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we can actually see that this is a triangle pattern. Remember, when a triangle pattern happens, we wait until there's a breakout. Okay, so as soon as there's a breakout, we take an entry. So for example, over here we can see there was a triangle pattern. Boom, the market decided to break down just for a small downtrend. Okay, but let me just scale to the 50-minute time frame and see what happened on the 50-minute time frame. We can actually see the market decided to move down. Right, so I'm just gonna work from where it had broken out right before showing you guys how to use this. Check this out. This is where it broke out. Now we're gonna go to the 1-minute time frame to check if we get any entries. Okay, so that was on the 30th of January, right? So here we can see, but it doesn't show on the 1-minute time frame. I don't know why, but we already know that the market is moving in a downtrend, right? So check this out. Look at this. We already have an entry. We zoom out the chart completely. We drag the screen to the left and right. We can see the Bollinger Bands doesn't move, right? Boom, crossover. Boom, distance purple. Boom, take 2 to 7 candles. We out. Same thing happened over here, right? Let me just zoom in. Same thing happened over here, right? Boom, crossover, purple, boom, take an entry. Even though the spikes occurred, look at what happened. The market still decided to go in a downtrend direction because on the higher time frames, we saw that the market is moving in a downtrend. So check this out. Boom, crossover, purple. Look at all of these candles you could have taken, guys. Easy. This is very easy. Even someone who's 5 years old can understand this. The first thing you must do is you're gonna check the trend of the market. If the market decides to trend in on a downtrend, okay, on Boom 1000 on the 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 1-hour time frame, or the 4-hour time frame, we are going to scale down to the lower time frame, which is our 1-minute time frame. We do not use the 5-minute time frame because the 5-minute time frame is similar to the 1-minute time frame. Okay, so it's the same. Okay, so over here we can see here's a nice entry. Okay, this is a nice entry, right? This is a nice entry, guys. Check this out. Boom. That's actually a nice entry. Right over here we have another entry, but we are not sure if this is an entry because we have to zoom out the chart, and when we zoom out the chart we can actually see that this was not an entry. So do not get caught out, right? Do not get caught out. Do not let the market make us fool you. But over here we can see that the Bollinger Bands decided to touch the 90 level. Okay, zoom in, drag the screen, doesn't move. The Bollinger Bands decided to touch the 90 level. Then we had our crossover over here, and as soon as we had a crossover, this turned purple. We take 2 to 7 candles, and even though the spike occurred, look at what happened. The market decided to go in a downtrend very hard, right? So that is how you use a strategy. It's actually very easy and very simple. you could have made a lot of money if you had used a strategy before, right? So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to message me on WhatsApp to join my free Telegram group where I'll be giving out free boom and crash signals, EAs systems, and every EN system that I'll be sending in that group, whether it's MT4, MT5, I'll break down for you guys. So thank you for watching this video.